Good morning, children. You open your book at page number 77, Raindrops. We are doing poem today, written in March. As you all know, March is the month when the weather is very fine. It is neither too hot nor too cold. And everywhere in our surrounding, we can see the green fields because spring season is there. So today we are doing this poem written in March. As you see the picture, you will see how the clouds are looking blue and fields are looking green and the cattle are grazing. So let's start the poem. The cock is crowing, the stream is flowing, the small birds twitter, the lake doth glitter. The poet of this poem is William Wordsworth. As you know about the poet, he usually writes the poems on nature. William Wordsworth belonged to is a poet who usually write the poems relating nature. So the poet says, in March season, what is there? The cock is crowing because due to cold, all the creatures get inside. But in March the season is very good, so the cock is crowing, the stream is flowing, and due to cold the snow on the mountains get stuck over there, but in March it starts flowing. The stream is flowing, the small birds twitter. The cold is about to finish, so the birds are also out and they chirp over there. The lake doth glitter, and the lakes are also glittering with water. The green fields sleep in the sun, the oldest and youngest are at work. Due to cold, nobody wants to do any work. So now the weather is fine, so the green fields sleep in the sun means the green fields are having sun. The sun is shining very brightly. Oldest and youngest are at work with the strongest, and the old and the young, the children as well as the old ones, are at work. The cattle are grazing, their heads never raising, and the fields are very green, so the cattle are grazing over there, and their heads never raising means they are so busy in eating or grazing that their heads are not raising. It means they are very busy in eating in group. There are 40 feeding like one, and these animals are near about 40, but they look like only one. It means they are grazing so closely. If we see, so they look only one. Like an army defeated, the snow hath retreated, and now doth fare ill. Like an army defeated, it means these cattle is looking like that they have lost a battle, and they are all sitting together, eating together. The snow hath retreated, and now doth fare ill. On the top of the bare hill, the ploughboy is hooping Anan, Anan. There is joy in the mountains, there is a life in fountains. Small clouds are sailing, blue sky prevailing. The rain is over and gone. The poet says, now the snow has changed in water, and now doth fair ill on the top of the bare hill. And now the water is coming down and the hills are bare. The plowboy is whooping, and the plowboy who is grazing the cattle is whooping, and there is whooping means the boy is whooping means he is shouting again and again, gathering that cattle. There is joy in the mountains, there is life in the fountains, and on the mountains it's not so cold, so it's a joy to go on the mountains, and there is a life in fountains because the fountains are having water now. Small clouds are sailing, and small clouds are sailing in the sky, and the blue sky is prevailing everywhere, and the clouds are disappearing over there. The rain is over and gone, and now the rain is over and it has gone. The weather is very fine. This poem is about the nature only. The poet has described the weather in the season of March. Now come to the exercise. Fill in the blanks with correct form of the verbs in the box. In earlier chapter, we have done present continuous tense where we filled is, am, are, was, were with the first form of the verb. Now here again we are having this continuous tense. You please take care. Hoop, sing, walk, bask, disappear, glitters, sail, graze, prepare, and flows. These all are the verbs, and we have to fill them at a correct place, giving a correct meaning. So here hoop means here in the poem, hoop means the shout, to shout. Sing, you know very well. Work also. Bask means to lie down in the sun and enjoying the sun. Disappear means not to appear. Glitters means shine. Sail means to flow. Graze means to eat. And prepare, you prepare when we are ready. And flows, it also, the rivers flow. Now let's fill these words into the paragraph. Spring is here again. Now which season has been described in the poem? Spring. The snow is slowly. Now here is has already given. So the snow is slowly sailing from the mountains. The day is bright and shiny. When the day is bright and shiny, it means the sun is shining very brightly. Small fluffy clouds, when the sun is shining brightly, then the clouds will disappear. So small fluffy clouds are disappearing in the blue sky. The green fields are basking in the sunlight. Basking means, I told you the meaning, to enjoy the sun. The stream is flowing, laughing, and the lake is glittering like gold. The birds are singing, the plowboy is whooping, and men and women are walking in the fields, preparing for the sowing Herds of cattle are grazing in the meadows. Meadow, you know, the green grounds, the ground that is green and that is used for grazing. Now let's do matching exercise B. Come to B, exercise B, match the columns. Now here we have been given the sounds of the things or some birds or animals, so we have to match them. Now birds, what do the birds do? Twitter. So write one over here. Owls, they hoot. Their sound is known as hooting. And the leaves rustle, and the doors creak, they make a sound, and bells jingle, clocks chime. You put the numbering over here: 4, 5, 6, 2, 1 and 3. Now come to exercise C. What do these phrases mean? Take the correct answers. The small birds twitter. It means the small birds are frightened? No. The small birds chirp. So you put a tick over here. Now the second one. Blue sky prevailing. Blue sky prevailing means the sky is clear and blue. It means in the sky, the blue sky was appearing. No clouds were there. There are clouds in the sky? No. Now the third one is the green field sleeps in the sun. It means the field is sleeping in the sun because of the cold? No. The sun is shining on the green field. Yes. You put a tick on B. Now next is there are 40 feeding like one. It means the cattle are all very busy grazing together. You put the tick over here. Second won't be the option. Now come to the fifth one. The plowboy is whooping anan anan. It means the plowboy is suffering from cough. The plowboy is shouting again and again. So you have to put a tick on B. Now come to E exercise. Here is the first verse of another poem by William Wordsworth. This is the verse of any other poem by William Wordsworth. Complete the verse with the correct rhyming words from the box. You will not need all the words. We will see whatever are the suitable ones. Now you see, children. I wandered lonely as a cloud that floats on high over vales and hills, when all at once I saw a crowd, a host of golden daffodils. You will see here hills and daffodils. They also rhyme. Beside the lake, beneath the trees, fluttering and dancing in the breeze. Now come to F exercise. These words mostly you will see in the poems, but you should know the meaning of these ones. Thou, thine, thy, art, knowest and hath. What all these words mean, we will see over here. Thou means you. Put one over here. Then thine means yours. Just like we do na, you, your, yours, you. So here like thine means yours, and thy means your. Art means R, you write 4 here, and knowest means no, and hath means has. I will share you with the PDF. Now children, you will revise this poem and find out the rhyming words in the poem yourself. You can find out like crowing, throwing, twitter, glitter, sun, strongest, youngest, grazing, raising, sun, and one. So I have not circled over here. You should circle yourself and write the numbering over here. Like an army defeated, retreated, ill and hill. Anan, anan. Mountains, fountains, sailing, prevailing. Anan, gone. So these are the rhyming words. You circle these yourself and you write the numbering also. And you prepare this poem well for the exam. And next class we will be doing the next chapter. And you all have to do this exercise in your book. No questions are there. So next time we will be reading chapter 8. An Earth Day Carol. So you read this chapter once again. We will be doing next time. Thank you.